Have you ever stopped to wonder if your daily grind actually matters in the grand scheme of eternity? Whether you're sitting at a sterile office desk, standing on a loud construction site, or managing the complex moving parts of your own business, the way you handle your work says more about your faith than almost anything else. Most of the world works for a paycheck, a title, or simply the relief of reaching the weekend. We often treat work as a necessary evil, a burden we have to endure to get to the real parts of our lives. But the Bible offers a radical, life-changing perspective that can turn a mundane job into a meaningful calling. It teaches us that work wasn't a punishment for sin. It was a gift given to us in the Garden of Eden before the fall. We were created to create, to build, and to cultivate. The biggest shift in your work ethic happens the moment you change who you believe you are reporting to. Colossians 3:23 provides the ultimate job description. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Imagine how your day would change if you viewed God as your ultimate CEO. When He is your boss, your standard of excellence is no longer tied to your salary or whether your manager is watching you. You stop cutting corners because you realize your integrity is an act of worship. This perspective takes the crushing pressure of seeking human approval and replaces it with a steady, quiet confidence. You aren't just filing reports or clearing tables, you are honoring the Creator of the universe with your diligence. The book of Proverbs is filled with practical, blunt wisdom regarding our effort. It introduces us to the sluggard, the person who is full of excuses and always waiting for the perfect conditions to start. In chapter 6, it gives us a fascinating command. Go to the ant, consider its ways, and be wise. Think about the ant. It doesn't have a supervisor hovering over its shoulder or a clock to punch, yet it works tirelessly to gather food in the right season. Developing a biblical work ethic means cultivating that same internal drive. It means practicing self-discipline when no one is looking and doing the hard thing first. We are reminded that all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. A person of faith should be the most reliable person in the room, not because they are perfect, but because they value the time and energy God has given them. Beyond just working hard, we have to remember that our talents, our intelligence, and our opportunities aren't actually ours to claim. They are entrusted to us. In the parable of the talents, the servants who were diligent with what they were given weren't praised just for the results, but for their faithfulness. They were invited to share in their master's happiness. A truly great work ethic is rooted in stewardship. It's the realization that God has equipped you with specific skills to serve the people around you and to provide for your family. When you see your job as a way to take care of what God has placed in your hands, you find a level of motivation that a promotion or a bonus could never provide. You begin to see your co-workers as people to serve and your tasks as opportunities to reflect God's character of order and excellence. Now, it's important to remember that a biblical work ethic is not about becoming a workaholic. The same God who commanded us to work also commanded us to rest. He knows our limits. However, when it is time to work, we are called to be people of high impact and deep honesty. If you start working for the Lord instead of just for a paycheck, you'll find that the daily grind starts feeling a lot more like a divine purpose. You'll find joy in the process, not just the finish line. Thanks for joining me today. If this message gave you a new perspective on your work week, please hit the like button and subscribe for more conversations on how faith intersects with real life. Now, go out there and work with all your heart.